Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to jump into the Wicked Bloodline Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Kind of crazy that this is still the latest Super Battle Road stage that's released on Global. I wonder when we are actually finally going to get another one. But anyway, it dawned on me that in this entire celebration with all the new units that have come out, I have not done any videos of Super Battle Road and using the new units in Super Battle Road, which honestly is quite shameful, considering, you know, being the resident Super Battle Road king. You would think this would be high on the list of priorities, but I mean, with all the stages beaten, no items already, you know, the crown is safely in the vault at this point. But I wanted to jump in and see how we get on. We are using all of the new units, right? We've got LR Metal Cooler, LR Final Form Cooler, and we've got the EZA Metal Cooler and the EZA STR Cooler. So one rotation I actually really want to see is AGL Metal Cooler and STR TUR Cooler together when there's multiple enemies. Because remember, the storyline, the timeline of AGL Metal Cooler and his EZA, right? So his EZA details get released. As always, everybody on Twitter loses their minds and starts calling him mid. Then we see him in the game and he's actually good. What a surprise. And that was when he only had a 170 lead because LR Metal Cooler wasn't out yet. And none of the Metal Coolers are on transformation boost. So he only gets the 170 lead from the LR, the STR LR Cooler, who is on the next rotation. So we need to float off Metal Cooler here. And so, yeah, now we actually have the 200% lead for him with the physical LR Metal Cooler. And I haven't done, like, a specific showcase, because obviously I showcased him when he got his EZA and didn't have the 200% lead. But I have used him in runs on videos where I was using the 200% leader skill. But the reason I really want to see this rotation here is they do share 4 links, including Big Bad Bosses. But obviously against multiple enemies, the EZA STR Cooler gives 50% support to Terrifying Conquerors instead of Transformation Boost, which means he will be giving the buff to Metal Cooler. So I honestly think fully built up with that support, maybe he needs another support unit in slot 3, I don't know. AGL Metal Cooler could actually break the 10 million attack stat, which would be pretty cool. Remember, he has to get hit 5 times to be fully built up though, so yeah, we'll keep you on rotations. Well, we need to keep the TUR Cooler here anyway. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then do this, and yeah, there's no way King Vegeta survives the turn. I wouldn't be surprised if Metal Cooler just kills him, even with the 12-key super. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that, because the next fight is against 4 enemies. It's the Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, and Goku. So there is a definite possibility, depending on the RNG, right, of the attack placements, that if we could get a turn where we can put AGL Metal Cooler in slot 1, and he's actually getting hit 5 times before he attacks, that would actually be crazy, right? Because then we'd see him at his full potential. Because the problem with Super Battle Road is that we're probably not going to be able to get through the stage, like, slowly enough that we're then going to be able to see the full build-up from everybody. So I think what we need to do here, I guess we could do this. I'm a little bit concerned about Cooliza being the one in the middle, but I guess I just have to roll with it here. So let's do this. Good thing those orbs dropped the way they did. We'll do that, and then Metal Cooler does lower attack, so let's lower your attack. And obviously, with all those attacks stacked up in the last slot, if Metal Cooler eats a super and dies, then of course we will just revive with full HP, which can be very, very useful for Super Battle Road for sure. And then of course Cooliza, very, very good support. Unfortunately though, we only got 1 super. He can triple super. And he does stack his defense relatively quickly. He looks very good on the 200% team. But unfortunately, he not doing so great on this turn. Now, Metal Cooler. Okay, we're getting all this build-up here. How much does this do? 378k. Now, type neutral, I have to say, that's actually really not that bad. You guys will know, like, if you've seen the video I did when the stage came out, doing the no item run, like, the Wicked Bloodline stage was pretty tough. Like, the enemies hit reasonably hard. So, to be perfectly honest, seeing a unit getting hit type neutral with a super with no item active and only taking, like, still taking less than 400k, that's actually quite impressive, because when the Wicked Bloodline stage dropped, we didn't have any of these new units or EZAs, so I was using the double LR full power Freezer team, and he gets absolutely destroyed in this stage, especially when it comes to, like, a type neutral super attack with no item active. So honestly, whilst that might seem like a lot of damage, like basically 400k, that's actually a lot less than I was expecting to take from a super with no item active. So it's unfortunate though that we drop low enough that we get the Metal Cooler Core transformation, because obviously I would rather just get down to business and see, you know, what we actually came here to see, which is some good rotations for our boy. But, you know, it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then this, and then hopefully we get the untransform, or the great 8 mode, whatever, back to normal Metal Cooler on the next turn, because I believe we have the physical LR Metal Cooler on the rotation as well, so we can put him in slot 3, and that's going to give us a lot of healing. So we basically abuse the Metal Cooler Core transformation here to get a couple of extra super attacks in while taking no damage. And then we're going to get a decent amount of healing at the start of the next turn. Yeah, that's right. You guys all fire off your super attacks on this turn, where I can't take any damage. And I do love it when the Great 8 modes get the level 3 dodge. And we dodge an attack that would have done 0 damage anyway. So, alright. So, obliterating Nappa here with the eye lasers. Oh, we get the initial. Yeah, double super as well. I said initial. I meant to say additional. But extra supers. Extra eye lasers for our boy. Still hanging in there, though, with the slight... oh, okay. So, of course, we get the 3 turns. Well, I guess we might as well finish off Nappa here, then. And then let's do some damage to Vegeta. I actually don't want to do too much damage, though, so I'm going to spread out the attack here and then actually not get the supers with the last 2. I just want to get back to the normal rotation as quickly as possible. I mean, it did come in pretty handy. We're going to have basically taken out Nappa for free, which is pretty cool. Sometimes these transformations do come in pretty handy. I don't find them that useful in the most difficult content, because you're not really doing a huge amount of damage. And then the rotation that we would have had if we didn't transform is obviously very powerful anyway. So, but yeah, we managed to only take out Nappa. How many attacks are we going to get on the turn here? Oh, they're both from... Oh, God damn it. Maybe I have to do this then. Even though I want to see them together, I really can't put AGL Metal Cooler in slot 1. He does have 323k defense. But the question is Raditz going to super? Because if Raditz super attacks, then I just die. Although... Yeah, let's go for... Let's do this. And then... This... And then we'll get the physical orbs for you. So we get a ton of healing here. As long as Raditz doesn't super, then we're fine. 50k. And then it drops. Oh, it's still 67. Wow, Goku actually hits a lot harder than Raditz. Because we got hit once, which would have buffed our defense by 20%. And then Goku hit us for more damage. Vegeta, of course, doing double digits because type advantage. But yeah, I think AGL Metal Cooler, people mad underrated him. Like, on this 200% leader skill team, he actually looks really, really good. And then, unfortunately, no extra super for STR Cooler, but he builds up pretty quick. And now we're going to lower Goku's attack. I mean, the only thing that could potentially happen here is that Goku super attacks physical Metal Cooler, but if he kills him, we just revive. And then we're going to get so much healing at the start of the next turn that it's not really going to matter anyway, because... Both the Metal Coolers got hit, which means we get their end of turn heal. And then, yeah, Golden. That means Golden Freezer. The best thing about the Metal Coolers having the end of turn heal when they take attacks is then when we get into a rotation like this, where you have Golden Freezer, he is then actually going to have his passive because we healed at the end of last turn rather than the beginning of this turn. If you get a heal at the beginning of the turn, Golden Frieza's HP restriction check is also at the beginning of the turn, so it won't count. If you heal above 40%, but you were below 40% at the very beginning of the turn, then Golden Frieza wouldn't have his damage reduction. So the Metal Coolers healing at the end of the turn that they get hit is actually really, really beneficial. So, but yeah, hopefully Cooler should just go off here and finish him off. No big bad bosses on this rotation, unfortunately. I think Cooliza might be in the running for being one of the best EZA, like, non-Dokkan Fest units if he had big bad bosses. Because, I mean, we've already seen, like, in videos that I've made and, like, people's screenshots on Twitter, him going absolutely ham with his stacking, getting crazy attack stats, having ridiculously high defense. Like, imagine if he then had big bad bosses as well. Like, he would be looking crazy good. So, let's see. What do we need to do here? We need to attack lower Goku, I guess, so that he doesn't super attack the STR Cooler. I could do this, and then we just get no links for the LR. Because if the LR dies, it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, to be fair, Goku's attacking in both slots anyway. So, what's the betting that if I put him in slot 1, that's where he's going to super attack? He's going to super attack wherever I put STR Cooler, I feel like. But, let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll attack lower Goku as well. Just all the attack lowering at Goku. And then let's go for Vegeta with Metal Cooler. I don't want to go for Trunks because I don't want to do too much damage. The level 3 dodge. Unfortunately, in this situation, the level 3 dodge actually not ideal. Because I feel like we would not have taken that much damage and then we get the extra bit of a buff. But that's actually very solid damage to Goku. STR Cooler does always have the potential of triple supering, which would be very beneficial here, because we're going to pile all the attack lowers onto Goku. The only problem is the attack lowers don't really have much of an effect if he then wants to super. Oh, he survived with the tiniest sliver of health. Don't you dare super attack me. Okay, good. I'll take a super attack from Vegeta, that's fine. So yeah, 120k after a double super. That is actually very good for ESBR. And then, yeah, Metal Cooler, LR Metal Cooler, 3.6 mil. He lowers attack with the 12 key. I love his 12 key super. I love this bit as well. He just grabs him by the leg, yeets him into a mountain. I mean, his 18 key with the supernova looks really cool as well. But, we're going to die? I was kind of hoping we might actually get the Metal Cooler revival in the run somewhere. But looks like probably not. I am actually going to leave the rotation like this, because I'm not sure. We got a heal at the end of last turn, and then we also got a heal at the beginning of this turn. So I'm actually not sure if Golden Frieza's passive is active. So by putting him in the middle like this, it means we just get to kill Goku, and we don't need to worry about whether or not we are having Golden Frieza's passive or not. And then I'm only going to get the 12 key super with Cooler, because he's going to do some additionals. It's not often you would say this, but hopefully he doesn't do too many super attacks, because I do want both Goku and, Vegeta and Trunks to be alive at the beginning of the next turn, because then we're going to have AGL Metal Cooler, STR Cooler, and Cooliza. So we're getting the support from TUR Cooler 50%, Cooliza gives 30%, Metal Cooler's been hit, what? I think he's only been hit once, so he doesn't have like a crazy amount of build-up yet. But on the next turn, he is going to be looking incredibly good. So, alright, we didn't get any additional supers, which usually would be terrible, but in this instance, I will of course take it. So right, Metal Cooler, what are you going to do? What are you going to do for me on this turn? Oh, is that 4 attacks in slot 1? Oh, it is. It is. So Metal Cooler is going to be fully built up when he attacks. And we're getting the Dokkan attack this turn. So, yeah, it is GG. I kind of don't want the Dokkan attack, because I want to see the actual attack stat like come up properly and not have to look down at the bottom for it for the Dokkan attack. But if I get any same type orbs, the Dokkan attack is proccing. And then if I don't, I'm probably getting it anyway. So, let's just get it. Whatever. Alright, so, no supers, please. But, alright, here come the 4 hits. Don't dodge. Perfect. Alright, he's fully built up. 80%, yeah, oh god, 80% support. I was going to say, my hope for him was that he was going to break 10 million attack stat. He is at 11 million attack stat. You can see it down here at the bottom. So, AGL Metal Cooler on the 200% leader skill team with the support from TUR Cooler and obviously Cooliza helping on the end as well. 11 million attack stat. And his defense at this point is going to be something absolutely ridiculous. He heals at the end of the turn because he got hit. He lowers attack on super, but obviously the Dokkan attack just kills everybody. Yeah, AGL Metal Cooler, so underrated. I actually really like using him just as a third slot floating unit on this team. Like even for the more difficult content against one enemy. I think he does actually fit into the team like really well. So overall, I'm just actually very, very impressed with... oh, light going crazy. I'm very impressed with AGL Metal Cooler performance in that run. So there you go, Wicked Bloodline, no item. Man, if only it was this easy when the stage first came out. But yeah, absolutely dominant performance. AGL Metal Cooler looks like an absolute madman in this video, so I'm very happy about that. Let me know what you guys think down below. Hopefully we'll get some new Super Battle Road stages soon. I need to scratch that itch. I need new Super Battle Road to conquer, so hopefully we'll get something soon. And let me know what you think of the team and the stage down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.